Y'all ready to see some highly pigmented eyeshadows? Well, guess what? I've got a bunch of palettes here. Not every shade in the palettes are quite as pigmented, but I am just going to show you the colors in them that are very pigmented. And believe it or not, guys, most of these, I think there's only one that's not drugstore in this. Not exactly sure. I think I got like 9 to 13 products. So if you want to see some poppin' eyeshadow colors, keep Hi guys, welcome to my video. I'm Mandy. For those of you who are just joining this, I'm glad you stopped by to watch the video today. Now, I've got so many eyeshadows that I just love, but I've narrowed it down and I picked the ones that are just, they are the most blinding, the most pigmented eyeshadows that I have in my drugstore collection. Well, most of them are drugstore. I think there's only one palette that is not drugstore. I'm not exactly sure about that one. But I will be inserting pictures and let you see the swatches. So let's just go ahead and jump. Alright guys, so I don't have y'all here for 10 years. We're just going to go ahead and get started. This is the CoverGirl, the True Naked, the Golden's palette. I've got the other palettes, but I love this palette. The golds in this palette, the champagne color, those, if you could tell, they got a big dent in it, and most of these palettes you're going to be seeing today, they do, because I use my makeup. But I'm going to tell you what, not every shade in this is quite what it's supposed to be, but I will insert shades of the ones that are, so that's a really good one. Alright guys, the next palette is the Slay palette. This one's from Makeup Revolution, and let me tell you, it is supposed to be an high intensity eyeshadow palette. And believe me, it is. Now, there is a couple of shades in here that, again, don't quite work like I want them to, but I will only swatch the ones that are. So, I'll be inserting pictures of that one. Next palette, guys. This, believe it or not, is the LA Colors. This is the Smoky Eyeshadow palette. Look at these beautiful colors in this palette. Now, you would not believe how that red is. It is just beautiful. And the gold, this is just an all-around a beautiful palette, and it swatches beautifully, and they are very highly pigmented eyeshadows. So, all right, guys. Now, up for the next palette. This is Blink. This is the one I am not sure if it's drugstore. I did get this with my BoxyCharm, I believe 2 months ago or 3 months ago, somewhere around that. But this is the Blink BoxyCharm and BoxyCharm. I guess they collab together. The Electric Eyes palette. And let me tell you guys, I never knew about high-intensity eyeshadows until I seen this. This is such a beautiful palette, and there is not one in here that does not work. They all are very high intensity, and again, I will insert pictures. Alright guys, on to the next. This one, believe it or not, this is Broadway Colors, their little eyeshadow kit. This is Metis, I'm not exactly sure how to say that one. But guys, this was $3, and these shadows in here, you would not believe the pigment. If I could get it open, you would not believe the pigment in this little eyeshadow palette. And if you could tell, I've used the red. Well, it's like a reddish tone. The gold, they are all beautiful. They swatch beautiful, blend beautifully. I just cannot believe. I love these little companies that are selling these palettes, $3 to $5. And they're giving you high quality products. The next one, I love this palette. I bought it on a whim and I fell in love with it. This is the LA Colors, the 16 color eyeshadow palette, and this is in these shades Sweet. Look at these guys. This is such an awesome palette, and you wouldn't believe, just looking at it, it looks kind of plain and boring and all that good stuff, but you would not believe how high intensity eyeshadow pigment comes off of these. They are outrageously pigmented. So I don't know if I'll swatch the whole palette of this or not, because they are all incredible. Alright guys, now we're coming just about to the end of it. Now I do have a couple of singles that I had to show you. This one is the Jane Iredale Mineral Cosmetics. This is the shade Supernova. Not sure. Let me take the top off so you can see it. This is such an incredibly pigmented little eyeshadow. I use this thing almost all the time. And because it's mineral based, it's just a beautiful shade. So, and the last little single here is the LA Color Shimmering Loose Eyeshadow with the little brush. These are like the little eyeshadow pigments, but it is listed as an eyeshadow. This thing is so outrageously, you can see this thing from space. It is beautiful. All right, guys, now we're down to the last two things. This one, I had to put 3 of them in it. I've got 5 of these things, but these 3 are just so highly pigmented. It's just incredible watching them. I mean, they are so eye-catching and so popping. It's just, it's incredible. I love these. These are the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art Lid Line and Lash. They do have glitter on one end, which I don't really use a lot. And then the liquid eyeshadow is on the other end. And guys, like I said, these are very highly pigmented. Now the shades that I got in these is Cobalt Crystal. That's the blue one. And this one kind of like a taupey bronzy color. This one is a Shadow Ombre. I think Ombre is what that one would be called. Like I said, that's like a taupey color. This one is more of a gold. This one is, or actually I would call this one copper and this one gold, as actually how I would label that. The copper one, the name on it is Burnished Bling. So I will swatch those. Now guys, for the last one, this is another liquid eyeshadow and it is from Hard Candy. It's called Eye Def Metallic Eyeshadow. Not sure if you can see it really good right there. This is like a rose colored gold and it is so highly pigmented. I love using this on the inner corner. Now it does look a little bit darker on the brush than it does swatch. You'll see it when I insert the picture. It is so lovely. I love using this for my inner corner highlight. It just gives such a beautiful glow. Well guys, that's it. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you'll subscribe before you leave because it helps out my channel a lot. Got some exciting videos coming out, guys. And I will be letting you know about the collab. Maybe tomorrow I'll post a video and tell you about it. It is going to be so fun. I cannot wait to do it. But I love you all, guys. See you next time.